Hi there, YouTubers. Today I'm going to show you a little project that's been keeping me really busy for the last few weeks. At least weekends, not during the weeks, because I have to work really hard during the week. Although this is pretty hard work too. This is physical labor as well as mental labor at times. And it is a new fence, 2 panels, and there used to be a gate here. The little fence that used to be here, this is between my neighbor's property and my property here. And there used to be a fence here that was probably 30 or more, 35 years old. It was basically kind of falling down, and there was an old gate there as well, and tore it out I think in August, and tore the old one out, put some screening up to keep the wild poodles in the backyard. And this is what's happening right now. There's some bricks here. These are called Allen bricks, and it's a wheelbarrow. This is the frame of a gate, and it's a kit basically. You cut to size, and you can fit it in your posts. These posts here, and there's 4 of them. They're treated. It's kind of treated lumber. Each of these is 10 feet long. Going down here inside, each of these posts is 10 feet, and they're all the same height, and they're all square, perpendicular, whatever, 90 degrees to the ground. And that took a bit of work, because down below the ground they're between 4 and 5 feet, and I had to hand dig that and sink these things. Had to also frame up the bottom of the gate to keep them square. And these are called Allen blocks, as I said. Got a bunch of them here, and there's actually a curve. At first I thought just put them across here where the old fence used to be, but then I thought, you could make a nice decorative garden here just in the corner of the lot. And there's kind of a retaining wall to keep it away from the neighbors from caving into the neighbor's backyard. There, the drainage from the neighbor's place was coming down and kind of forcing the soil and everything this way. Not a great thing. And as you can see here, the soil here is basically just sand and gravel. I mean, if you look here, it's there's a layer of topsoil. It's maybe 2 or 3 inches or 4 inches thick. Beneath that, it's just sand and gravel, and it's that way because this the property is probably about 300 or 400 yards away from a river, glacial carved. And it's at the junction of 2 rivers, really. Prince George is at the junction of 2 rivers. The Nechako and the Fraser, which are 2 of the largest rivers in British Columbia. And Prince George is kind of in a bowl at the junction of the 2 rivers. So there isn't a lot of really good soil. It's all sand and gravel with a bit of soil on top. So in a way it's easy to work in. It's not clay where you have to break, it's pretty easy to move. But saying that, this has kept me very, very busy. There's one of the wild poodles of British Columbia. Now the leaves have already fallen off the trees here. There's been frost in the mornings. I don't know how many more weekends I'm going to have before it snows. I mean, it could snow anytime, although today is really nice. But this has been preventing me from doing a lot of other videos like the Canadian series and things like that. It's something that really has to get done before too long. Thanks for watching. Hi everybody. This is retaining wall in progress, and this has got up to like 2 levels. It's going to go to 3 levels plus a cap on top, and it's not looking too badly. But to show you here's some helpful hints. And I'm probably the last person you want to hear helpful hints from because I'm totally useless. But rebar. Rebar is the boy's best friend. This is a rebar. See down here there's rebar holding up these 4x4s to make this retaining wall. But rebar, there's going to be like 5 rebars here in this dirt to tie with wire. Just more stability for the tie these blocks to the rebar basically. But I have a terrible time trying to hammer into rebar. This is 5/8 inch rebar. You put your hand up here like this and you start wailing away, and inevitably I just keep on wailing on my hand instead of the end of the rebar. So I thought there must be a tool, the perfect tool for this, something to put over the top, and you can just wail on it to give you more surface area, like a sleeve of some kind, and you can save your hands some grief. So I went to the store, and there's a place called Northern Hardware where they have these old boys working there that have probably worked there for 100 years, and I said there must be a sleeve or something that if you want to wail on rebar. And they said, oh, we've got one of these things that you put fences up with, like pipes that you just kind of pull down and stuff, like bang, bang, bang. But I said, I just want something small, like that you can put over the top. So he thought for a minute, and he said, well, I got a piece of pipe, and you put a cap on it. It's just a piece of pipe with a cap on it. Put that on top, like this, and then you have about 4 or 5 times the surface area to wail on top of the rebar. And it's much easier. I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but I imagine this is going to be a whole lot easier. So I'll get out my heavy hammer, my big hammer. Here it is. This is going to work perfectly. This is just a helpful hint. Thanks for watching.